We now discuss the type of loan called discounted loan. A discounted loan is one in which the simple interest is calculated and deducted from the total amount of loan. Essentially, the interest is withheld by the bank at the beginning, and the remaining amount is what's actually given to the loan recipient. However, the person receiving the loan is responsible for paying back the entire amount within a specific period of time. For instance, in the example here, Marie took out a $600 discounted loan with a 4% annual interest rate over a period of 6 months. So since this is a discounted loan, Marie will not receive this entire amount here, but rather she will receive the amount net of the interest. So that means that you have to compute first for the interest that will be accrued for the life of the loan, and then subtract that from the amount of the loan. And that is what is going to be received at the beginning. And so to compute for that, since she applied for a $600 loan amount, and then it is with a 4% annual interest rate. So this is the principal times the rate. The rate is 4%, so that in decimal, that's 0.04. And the duration of the loan is only 6 months. So times 6 over 12, because there are 12 months in 1 year. So you get the equivalent for this, or you write 6 months in terms of years. 6 months in terms of years is just 1/2. That's half a year, or 6 over 12. So this represents here the interest. So this is the interest that will be applied to the loan for the duration of 6 months. Now multiplying this will give us 12. So the interest is $12. So that would mean that Marie will only receive $600 minus $12, and that is equal to $588. So this is the total amount that Marie will receive from the bank, because this is a discounted loan. Let's consider this next example. John wants to borrow $5,000, and the bank offers him a discounted loan with an annual rate of 5% simple interest over the course of 3 years. How much money does John get from the bank when he receives the loan? And what is the effective annual interest rate for the loan? Now, since this is a discounted loan, John will not receive the full amount at the beginning. Rather, the bank would subtract the interest from $5,000 and will just give John the amount net of interest. So to compute for the interest, let us use the formula I equal to the principal rate times time. The time here is expressed in years. So the principal is the amount borrowed, and that is $5,000. The rate is 5%. So this is written in decimal as 0.05 times the number of years. So times 3 years. Again, the time is expressed in years. So if it's in months, you have to write the corresponding time in terms of years. So convert months in years. So in this case, this is given in years. So you just have 3 here for the time. And then you compute for the interest. This is equal to $750. So the interest is $750. Therefore, John would then receive $5,000. So you subtract $750 from the amount of the loan. So $5,000 minus $750, that is equal to $4,250. So this is the amount that John will receive from the bank. Now, if you want to compute for the effective annual interest for the loan, now you can use the formula A equal to principal. So this A is the future amount, and then P is the principal, that's the amount received at the beginning, times 1 plus R, the rate of interest, times time. Now, this is the future amount, or this is the amount that John needs to repay. So John will pay the entire amount, 5,000. That is already including with the interest. But he only received 4,250. So your P is 4,250 times 1 plus. Now the rate of interest, that is what you're going to compute. This is no longer the 5% because this is the 5% for the discounted loan. So the effective annual interest will be this new rate here. That's this would be your R. We'll just call that R sub I. And then times T, that's the time for the loan. And this, in this case, it's 3 years. So we're computing for this R here, or maybe we can put an asterisk here. That's for the effective rate of interest. Now, let's compute for this equation. We can divide both sides by 4,250, dividing both sides by 4,250, and then we will have, we will then have 5,000 divided by 4,250 is equal to 1 plus 3R. Then you subtract 1 on the other side, divide both sides by 3. And then your R asterisk, that's for the effective rate of interest, is equal to 5,000 divided by 4,250 minus 1. And this whole thing here will be divided by 3. And then you plug this into your calculator, you will get 0.0588. And this is approximately equal to 5.9%. So the effective annual interest rate is actually bigger than the published rate, which is 5%. So the effective annual interest rate here is 5.9%.